Well, while things have been heated at home this week, things have been really heating up in the Middle East. It looks like we might be on the verge of all-out war between Israel and Iran. Iran's proxies in Hamas and Hezbollah in the south of Lebanon and other allies around the region do have the capacity to inflict serious damage on Israel. But Israel and its allies in America and Britain can respond equally hard. A retired British Army commander has told GBN America TV that Iran has wanted to destroy Israel since the Iranian Revolution of 1979 and has said so publicly many times. And it has equal animosity towards the US and Britain. Iran's attack on Israel last weekend, in which it launched nearly 350 attack drones and missiles against Israel, was in retaliation for an Israeli airstrike on Iran's embassy compound in Syria that killed a top Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC general and others on April the 1st. Well, Colonel Richard Kemp told GB News America that that attack by Israel on that diplomatic compound was justifiable.
Although many people have said that this was illegal, this is a war crime, etc., the reality is it was perfectly lawful and legitimate act of self-defense by Israel, because these generals, IRGC generals, were planning and orchestrating, funding, arming Iranian proxies in Lebanon, Hezbollah particularly, and in Syria. And Hezbollah in Lebanon have been carrying out attacks every single day virtually, sometimes in great scale, at Israel around the border area from Lebanon. And of course, Israel has a right to not just to retaliate directly by carrying out military attacks against Hezbollah in Lebanon, but against those people that are orchestrating it.
Colonel Kemp says it doesn't matter whether the site hit by Israel in Damascus was a diplomatic consulate or embassy or not. He says as soon as a country starts using a protected diplomatic building as a war headquarters, it then loses its protection as a diplomatic space. The Israeli War Cabinet has been deliberating on how to respond to the Iranian barrage. Colonel Kemp says Israel could beat Iran in a war because it is significantly militarily stronger, but he doesn't think an all-out war is likely.
I don't think there is a scenario where that I can imagine where there will be an all-out war between Israel and Iran on the ground, in the air, at sea, etc. I don't think that's likely to happen. So it's not so much a question of defeat as a question of, I think, severe retribution for this attack in order to deter Iran from ever doing anything like this again. And that also, I think, we should also bear in mind that Iran is on the cusp of developing a nuclear weapons capability, which is designed specifically, although not only, but specifically to target Israel. And Israel can't allow that to happen. And it may be that in the course of the retaliation for this attack, Israel is able to destroy, at least to an extent, or at least severely disrupt Iran's nuclear weapons capability.
So that's good news. Finally, some positive possibilities. This could give Israel and our allies in the US and the UK the justification they need to go in and strike at Iran's nuclear weapons capability before they have the ability to actually build any. That was Colonel Richard Kemp speaking to GBN America's Stephen Edgington earlier this week. If you like that content, there's a lot more where that came from on the other side. A weekly show we put together, a summary of all the news of the week to get you smart for the weekend without the woke. Join us, smash that subscribe button and support us, and the little bell, and you can watch a full long episode here or subscribe here.